KTBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Unbreakable, and they'll be facing the Artist. To succeed in the light heavyweight division, you got to have plenty of pop, but you have to be able to move and have good hand speed as well.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
First up, we have the Unbreakable from the United States of America. Up against them, the Artist from the United States of America.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Unbreakable. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks with blue trim, the Artist.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking about something I love.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. So much for boxing. This is a fight. No defense for that hook. What a shot, a perfectly timed left uppercut. They exchange punches. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Trying to land that jab. Stumbling around, and the Artist has been dropped. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Do you still want to fight?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Just stick a few body shots in there, very okay. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
Come on. We've let him back into the fight.
We're way better than this loading up, and you're still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all of that, and do what you got to do. Good work.
Get this boxing back together. You're getting soft on me.
Will appear. I don't want you to load up. We're gonna be looking for that
Round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Can't miss it.
And start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him, and...
There's the bell for round 2. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Oh, wait a minute! And now going for the finish. I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now...
Oh my God, Johnny! And down goes the artist. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What a shot!
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Let's get out there, get your block.
Set him up and he'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's
Breathe when you're stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes.
through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
Well, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
Here. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time.
Now you win this next round, Peter. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
Back into this. You're better than this, kid.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Anybody deep?
We go again. Now listen, kid. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win the...
Let's get it started in round 3. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The stamina is off the charts. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
straight right, just misses. Just misses with that uppercut. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This could be the end. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Being dazed now.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You getting soft on me?
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
Gaps will appear. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out.
Back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way...
Time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots.
John, get your boxing back together. You'll be coasting this fight. And
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
you gotta take that confidence away. Go out.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you.
And there's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Holding nothing back here in the round. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes just so to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches bad. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. And then get back out there and win the round. You've done all that work all the way through camp. And now you're going to go back out there.
You're still letting your power shine. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried.
Boxing back together. I need to go back out there.
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already.
That was boxing. Be smart. Get your shots up. Don't give him anything.
Get a few body shots in there. Bury it up. Great.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him...
On to the 5th we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Nope, that jab not going to score. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through. Whoa, wait a minute! The referee really thinking about stopping it. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? What a massive upset. And the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. You all right?
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Take his confidence again. So I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You stay focused now.
Start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back.
Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
Now what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting him back in. You're better than that, kids. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back.
Get your hook. You weren't loading up, but you're still letting your power show. Good work.
Good job. That was a god-awful round, that was. Come on. You let him do.
Good work. Don't be looking at for one shot at a time. Set
your lead. Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Put back up. Just keep him on the end of your jab.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You got to go back out.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work.
There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. His jab just got blocked. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Jab slightly off target. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. His stamina is off the charts. A lot of effort being exerted here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Get your butts back together. Don't worry about that round.
Don't worry, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one.
In already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start
Back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your
getting back up. Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in.
Looking great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
Jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again.
Get your loading up, but you're still letting your power shot. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Back into the fight.
Good work. You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no...
There's the bell to start round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it a...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this! And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Jab. Boxing, just be smart. Get your shots off and don't...
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Last one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few...
You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it. You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and
Here. Good work out that kid. That jab's looking nice.
box him back together. You've been toasted for this entire...
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid.
I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out.
Good enough, but you're still letting your power shot. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
Take away that confidence and
Work. Don't be looking at the one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Just missed with that jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We didn't know who was going to win, and in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.